It's living like this that does it. You don't see a soul for days, and then when someone does turn up, you think they must be an undercover policeman.
I know. I'm perpetually on edge every time the door goes or the phone rings.
Well, if that woman had put two and two together, the place would be swarming with police by now, believe me.
Oh, don't. The thought of it makes me nauseous.
I'm just saying, relax. Nobody's going to find us here.
All the same, you can't stay here forever, you know.
We don't expect to.
I just don't know what you think all this is going to achieve.
We're trying to protect Wayne.
You should see this.
How are we in again?
Wayne's letter is...
Oh, did you hear that, Wayne? They printed your letter.
Have there? Can I see?
What is it?
It's nothing.
What?
Well, it's just, here I am, with you, and it's all so lovely. I can't believe it's happening. I feel I've swapped places with somebody else.
Hearing you say that makes me feel 10 feet tall.
Apart from anything else, I can't believe how peaceful it is. We usually have most of our rows over breakfast.
Well, breakfast for me usually consists of a greasy fry-up in a crummy hotel, looking at blokes who look just like me.
But not as handsome.
You think you've swapped lives with somebody else?
Or died and gone to heaven.
Well, any minute now, Sarah's going to come through that door and bring you straight back down to earth.
I don't think she'd be that bothered.
No?
Not doing anything wrong, are we? Why shouldn't I have a life?
You going to answer that?
Not me, ma'am. Not. I can't cope with her.
Don't you want to know I'm here?
Do you mind?
No, it's entirely up to you. I'll hide.
Well, I think you've come across really well.
Yes, well done, Wayne.
You helped me.
Yeah, but you knew what you wanted to say.
Well, I think this reflects on us all very well. I mean, it's going to mean that one or two people are going to think there's more to this than meets the eye.
I wouldn't get your hopes up just yet.
Yes, but now Wayne has spoken and he's made it absolutely clear that he came with us willingly, that he wants to be with us.
That's assuming everyone takes that letter at face value.
Why shouldn't they?
You said yourself. You helped him write it. Who's to know you haven't put him up to it?
Why would we do that?
Look, if I didn't know all the facts and I read that letter, I wouldn't change my opinion of you two.
Oh, this is just silly. We didn't set out to put our point of view across. Wayne did it for himself.
I don't think people would suppose that we put him up to it.
Well, even if they don't, some people say he's bound to want to be with you. It's a big adventure for him. You dote on him.
We don't spoil him.
I'm just saying people won't suddenly think that what you did is right because they read that letter.
Yes, you're right. I mean, we shouldn't get bogged down reading too much into every little incident.
Roy was looking on the bright side, Ruth. We do have to try and be positive.
Yeah, well, if you ask me, you're just deluding yourselves.
Is that what you think?
I don't know what to think. Look, I'm going into Birmingham. Anybody want anything fetching back?
No, thanks.
I mean, it's not often our neighbours are splashed all across the newspaper, is it? Aren't you interested?
Yes. I'm not even up yet.
Yes, I can see that. Oh. Turning into a right little lady of leisure, aren't you?
Hardly.
Where's Sarah? Don't tell me she's gone to live with Martin as well.
Very funny. Ma'am, can I see you later?
Yeah, all right. I can tell when I'm not wanted.
See you later.
Coast clear.
Must think I'm awful.
No. It's a long time since I've had to hide from anybody's parents, though, I must admit.
Look, it's not that I didn't want her to know that you'd stayed the
You
night.
don't have to explain.
Yeah, I do. Sit down, I'll make us some coffee.
I've got to get off. I've got a client in an hour.
On a Saturday?
Well, weekend is when I do most of my business. It's the only time some people are in.
I feel I've offended you.
Don't be daft. Look, I'll phone you later.
How could he look at me like that? How could he lie?
For all you know,
he might be really sorry. But that doesn't mean he wants to spend years inside. He'll plead what his barrister tells him to.
Yeah, and likely he's not get away with it.
Don't talk like that.
Why not? He fooled me, the woman he raped. Who's to say he won't fool a jury?
Suppose you're right, and Kev has been ripping us off. I mean, what we're going to do about it?
Well, that's what we're here to decide. But whatever we do, we've got to do it with one voice.
Hey, any sign of our group, Vera?
Look, I'm doing my best, love. We ran out of eggs, had to go and buy some.
Time we've been sat here, you could have laid us a couple, Vera.
Well, Roy normally takes care at stock.
So there's still no sign of him and Ailey?
Well, apart from what you read in paper, not heard of Dicky Bird.
You lot still here, then? Waiting for us grub?
Yeah, well, don't rush back. I'm taking the kids into town for an hour while it's quiet.
Buy some gold lame swimming cozzies, eh?
Trying to be funny.
But I know, boss, now.
Right, well, I'm on my mobile if you need me for out.
There's no good getting sacked. If we think he's ripping us off, we've got to get some evidence and confront him with it.
How are we going to do that?
Dead easy.
I hate the feeling that we've roped a completely innocent person into all this.
I think what worries him most is that we're not going to achieve anything, that we're just digging a big hole for ourselves.
And I think what worries her most is me being here. She wants you all for herself.
Oh, bish.
Oh, I don't know. She's right. Perhaps we are digging a hole for ourselves.
It's a bit late in the day to be talking like that.
I'm trying to blot out the negative thoughts, the fears and the doubts, but I can't. For all we're in the middle of nowhere, I feel like we're surrounded.
Why are you suddenly being so defeatist?
Well, whatever happens, I've got to leave here. Today.
Hurry up, he'll be here any minute.
I'm going as fast as I can. Anyway, it says invoices, not top secret.
Yeah, well, it'll still do his head in if he knows what we're doing.
Right, Hargreaves, July the 30th, £286.54.
86.54.
It's his own fault anyway. If it had been straight with us in the first place, we wouldn't have to use such desperate methods. Hey, there's another one from Weatherfield Winders. £185.90.
I told you, we'd earned our bonuses just off the work we'd done from them.
Walters, £45. Right, that's a lot. What's the total?
I was going to ring you.
Yes, I know, but I couldn't wait. I had to see you. Shall we sit down?
Yeah.
I think we had a wonderful night. And this morning was the same. And then I spoiled it.
No, you
Oh,
didn't.
come on. You couldn't wait to get out of the house after my mum had gone.
Gail, I know it's difficult for you.
I should be shouting about us from the rooftops, not tiptoeing around everybody.
I understand you want to wait and see how things pan out.
No. People know. It's just a...
You worried that I'm not serious about this? That I'm not going to stick around?
I'm worried I'm too happy and it won't last. Anyway, isn't this a bit early for where is this relationship going type conversation?
Yeah. And I want us to go out together properly, publicly. I can do us a letter if you like, setting out the terms of our relationship. 7-day cool-off period in case you change your mind.
I'll sign on the spot in blood. Cheers.
I'm sorry if I snapped at you this morning.
You're all right, Les. I've decided I'm not going to worry about the trial. All he's done by pleading not guilty is prove what a coward he is.
You did right there, love.
Besides, the DNA proves he's guilty. So, by denying it, he'll probably wind up getting an even longer sentence.
Very true.
The two-timing, scheming
We
little...
worked our backsides off for that money.
Wait, it's thieving. I mean, he's taking our money and putting it in his back pocket.
Well, maybe he's made a mistake, or we have.
We can count, Ty. We're at least 500 quid over target.
Yeah, I just can't believe Kevin rip us off like that.
Yeah, well, he has. Question is, what are we going to do about it?
Well, we've got to have it out with him, haven't we?
All agreed?
Yeah.
Right.
We could still go to Ireland.
No.
Look, I know you're opposed to the idea, but I mean, it is the one place that we could go and maybe start a new life undiscovered.
Right, I've gone along with everything you've wanted, sometimes against my better judgment, but leaving the country, no way.
Right. OK, I accept that. Cross it off the list. So, what's the alternative?
Oh, you tell me.
Well, that's it, you see. So I rack my brains and I can't see a way forward for us.
Right, what are you saying?
Look, young Wayne, he's seeing this as an adventure now. But we can't drag him round forever.
Oh, he does miss his mum.
How what Ruth said about his letter not making any difference. Well, it gets me thinking about all those people who think that we're bad, that we've done a bad thing.
But they're wrong.
I know, but while we're on the run, nobody's going to hear our side of the story.
So, are you saying that we should give ourselves up?
Well, I think the longer it goes on, the worse it makes us look.
Right. So what happens now?
Well, I suppose we should phone the police.
So it's going well then, is it? Well, bit of a hiccup this morning. We sorted it by dinner time.
They're always eager to please in the early days.
Oh, I think he's one of these rare men who aren't afraid to show the feelings.
They have to have the gift of the gab, though, don't they, these financial advisors?
Can't believe that men like him exist. And I've got one of them.
Well, some women would say that Martin was a pretty good catch.
Oh, yeah? Well, they'd be welcome to him. No, I don't mean that. Me and Martin had some good times before Rebecca came along. Maybe it's because Richard's more mature.
Well, whatever it is, it's certainly put a smile on your face.
Hello, sweetheart. This is a nice surprise.
Well, he wanted to know if you were managing without him.
Just about.
Hi, Sal. You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Good. He's got something he wants to ask you.
Oh, can we have a barbecue in Garden Mall?
When?
Today.
Today?
Well, we had one when we were camping and really enjoyed it, didn't you?
Well, I don't see why not. I'll ring your gran, see if she wants to come. You could bring the girls.
No, it's all right, girl. You've already got a house full.
Oh, give over. The more the merrier.
Well, yeah, if Jason can manage on his own, I will.
Good.
Right. Here goes.
Hang on.
What?
Do you think we're doing the right thing?
Don't you?
Just dialing police, I mean. We don't even know name our officer in charge of the case.
Does that matter?
Assuming it is the police we should be speaking to and not social services.
Oh, Peter Hartnell.
Or Wayne's mum. Or even the newspaper that printed Wayne's letter.
Oh, I'll see what that would achieve.
But rather than just turn up at local police station, we should think about how we hand ourselves in. See if we can't get a few people on our side.
I can't see that the police will allow us to hold a news conference.
No. What we do is we invite the newspapers here, offer them an exclusive interview and the chance to photograph the moment of our arrest.
What? What for?
A chance to tell the truth, plain and simple.
You heard what Ruth said. People don't change their opinions because what they read in newspapers.
Well, they might do if they hear the full story. And don't forget, we'll have handed ourselves in.
Well, I'm not sure that we'd come across that well. And we might end up making things worse than they already are.
Not necessarily.
They'd eat us alive. They'd call us weirdos.
I just want people to know the truth.
Well, they will. But not from what they read in a newspaper.
So what do we do?
Well, we go straight to Weatherfield. And to the social services.
And what about the police?
No, well, if we go to the social services, then we make them responsible for Wayne's safety. Then we hand ourselves in. Let's make this as low-key as possible. Eh?
I'm just saying, be careful. You've been hurt enough already.
Can I have another drink, please? Yes, sweetheart. In the fridge. Help yourself.
Oh,
Hey, do you want a crisp, girls?
Yes, please.
Come on then. I'll put some in a little dish. You can take them in. Here's your drink. All right? Okay.
Oh, is this a bad time?
Not at all. We're having a barbecue.
We?
Me and the kids, my mum and the neighbours, and Martin.
Quite a house full. Well, I better leave you to it.
Hi, Richard.
Oh, hi, Audrey.
I'm just going upstairs to check on Bath and that.
Why don't you join us?
You sure?
Positive.
Look who's here.
It's Tricky Dicky.
What did you just call him?
Well, look at him, he's ancient.
Hey, you.
Martin,
Yeah?
I'd like you to meet Richard.
Hi, Richard. Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you too, Martin.
So, Richard, I hear you're a financial advisor.
For my sins.
It's just that I run my own business and I keep thinking I should set up a pension.
Glad I came. Only joking.
Do you sell pensions then?
I give advice on various ways of planning for retirement, yes.
You sell old age pensions?
No, that's something completely different.
That barbecue is definitely going out. I think we need some more charcoal.
Oh, the bag's finished.
Do you want me to go to the shop and get some more?
Yeah, I'll come with you. Come on.
That was painless.
So were you lot?
Want a word
All right.
about his bonuses?
Oh, yeah, look, I know you all worked really hard last month, and... Well, I was surprised as you lot that we didn't reach the targets, but you can't argue with the accounts.
Oh, we can. We think you made a mistake.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I didn't.
We know you did.
Oh, do you now?
We checked the accounts for July. We're at least 500 quid over target.
At least. And who are you, his flaming echo? And what do you mean you've checked? Have you been nosying through the files?
We just wanted to see for ourselves.
Look, I pay you to fix cars, not to have a look at the books. And by the look of it, you've not done a stroke of work.
Well, if we're in the wrong, and so are you.
Look, I haven't fiddled you out your bonuses. Well, it's funny you're going on holiday all of a sudden, isn't it? Oh, that's what all the wisecracks was about this morning, was it, eh? You think I'm going away on your money?
Have you got a better excuse?
Yeah, I have actually. About £2 worth of work. In fact, all the jobs we've been doing for Weatherfield Windows, well, it's done at a discount rate.
Well, that's not what it says on the bills.
No! That's because I've got to put it on a big bill first. And because they give us a shed load of work, I said they can have 90 days to pay for it. Now, is that all right with you lot?
Bye.
Hiya. And when she introduced you to him dead casually, didn't you even have a hint of jealousy?
No, I told you, Gail is history. I'm really glad she's found someone else. There's only one woman around here that I am interested in. Oh, come on, Sal. She's doing what she wants. Why can't we?
Because. Oh, come on, we've got to get back.
We need to talk to Wayne before we do anything.
At least they'll be under very close scrutiny after all this publicity. And once the police know the truth...
And it will be the whole truth. I mean, we admit to everything, that we paid Alex.
Oh, no more lies. Oh, I do regret lying to you. It didn't help matters.
Once they see that Wayne's safe and happy, and once they've heard our explanation of why we did what we did, surely they'll believe us.
Well, let's hope so. It's bound to help us giving ourselves up.
Oh, hiya, Ruth. How was Birmingham?
Fine, thank you.
Are you going to tell her or shall I?
Tell me what?
We've been having a talk. Ruth, what's the matter?
He was spinning us a line. You could tell by the look on his face.
Yeah, something about that story definitely didn't add up.
We're not going to stand for it, are we?
Absolutely not.
No way.
So if I go and say something to him, will you back me up?
Aye,
Of course,
aye.
yeah.
And no turning into jellyfish.
Oh, no.
Right. Come on, then.
You three all got the bog together now?
It's not fair, Kevin, and we're not going to stand for it.
You're not going to lose out in the end. You've just got to wait for the money to work its way through the system.
Yeah, but you didn't say that at the time. You said if we booked in over a certain amount of work, we get our bonuses. And you should stick by that.
Then if I don't?
Then we quit.
I don't understand why.
It's gone on too long. It's not fair on Wayne, or his mother, or you.
Are you Mr. and Mrs. Cropper?
I thought I could trust you and then you do this.
I'm sorry.
We were going to hand ourselves in.
I didn't know that. You can't play God with people's lives.
Are you Mr. and Mrs. Cropper?
Yes.
Yes.
This is Neil Robinson from Social Services.
Can you tell me where Wayne Hayes is?
He's in the garden. I'll go and fetch him.
Stay where you are, please.
Well, he won't know who you are. He'll be scared.
I had to do it. You couldn't keep on running away.
You've never wanted me to be happy.
That's not true. But you're never going to be happy if you keep blindly chasing after things you can't have. Wanting to be something that you're not.
I hope you can live with yourself.
Royston and Hayley Cropper, I am arresting you on suspicion of abduction and unauthorised taking of a motor vehicle. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. Do you understand?
Why are you taking mine, Hayley? What's going on? I want to see him.
Wayne, don't worry. Everything's going to be all right. Don't worry. But you mustn't let that man go anywhere near him. He's an animal.
Just get inside the car, please, sir.
No, look, he's a very, very
car.
dangerous man.
Come
You
on.
don't understand. He's a monster.